guys? I'm Law, and behind the camera we have
Alan.
And right here we have a 2008 Saab 9.3 Aero with a V6 turbo. Let's get into it. Alright, starting with the front of the car, we have these really nice xenon headlights. Or maybe, right in the comments, maybe I'm mispronouncing it, but these are one of the greatest headlight manufacturers of all time. They do corner when they work, of course. This is a 2008, a lot of stuff is broken and it needs fixing. But the lights are cornering lights and stuff, and they are blue and they really look nice. It makes the car look really good. The car has this really nice like down slope from the hood, which is really nice. Looks like the Aero. You have the classic Saab like grill here, fake grill of course, fake grill here, but you have like a real grill right here with the Saab right here and the Saab logo right here on top. Classic car, one of the best cars out there ever made. Really sad it went away, but you can still have it. Of course, you're gonna have to have the money for repairs, but all right. So right here, you're supposed to have window washers, but they have the bulb washers, but they were I don't know what happened to them because we just got the car and stuff, but it looks like they were eaten. But as going down here, we have little fog lights right here. No ventilation right here. Down here, ventilation, and we go further and further. We have this little hook for like towing and stuff to hold the car down. Another head fog light, and this really nice chrome piece design, making the car stand out. Chrome grille and stuff. Now, moving over to the side of the car, we're gonna start off with the rims. We have really nice 17-inch rims, 5-spoke Saab original. You have the really nice Saab logo here and this really cool type design. Going on here, you have this little side skirt right here, which is like sticking out right here with the little arrow. Goes down, goes down, goes down, goes down, and sticks out a lot in the back, which is really good for aero. The car did come with tinted windows, not out of the factory, but somebody did it. Car came from Texas. Anyways, the windows are tinted. Again, it's more tinted in the back than the front because, of course, so that the cops and people can see you. Moving on back, you have the fuel cap right here, and here we are at the back of the car. My favorite part about this car, look at this, really nice and big exhaust. They might not be the loudest, but they're real and they're really nice and big. Give the car a presence. You do have badging right here on the left and on the right, 9.3 and the Aero badging. No badging about the engine because there's a 2.0. Actually, you do have a 2.0 badge somewhere here or here if you have the 2.0, but if you don't have any badges. Right here, the lights, they are white, as you can see. They're like see-through type of lights. I kind of like I like the lights. I think it gives a presence to the car, makes it look original and stand out from all the other cars. Now, let's hop onto the inside. Coming into the back seats of this car, as you get in, you could already see that the car doesn't have a lot of space. I can't really spread out, but that seat is moved pretty far back because if it's moved more closer to the front, you won't have space in the front. So it's really not the most spacious car. This is not the 9.5. If you guys want more space, of course, go for the 9.5. But you got a little bit of knee room when I spread out. A bit of headroom, barely, but probably like an inch with the hat on. And moving into the middle, you guys got a big hump, very big hump here. You got the vents, the thing to block them, and a very cool feature, since there's no cup holders here, you got a very cool feature right here. You pop out nice 2 cup holders right here, put in 2 drinks, probably fit a Starbucks cup. Yep, fits a Starbucks cup perfectly. And you just slide it right back in. You guys got these leather type rear storage right here. That's basically it for the back. You guys don't have heaters, cooling, nothing here, just your basics. So yeah, getting into the passenger seat over here, you guys can see your basic stuff, your window opening, your lock, unlock, the air vent, which moves pretty much any direction you want. And with the gloves box in this car, it's pretty spacious. You got a lot of space in the back, a lot of space here. You could fit a lot of things in there. Close it up. So now let's head over to the other side. The drivers. This is the key. I mean, it does have a case on it, but it's very simple. Your alarm, trunk, unlock, lock, Very simple. And my favorite thing that makes this car stand out over any other car is the placement of the ignition. Key goes in here, push, 2, 3. And it starts up. You have that beeping, checking all the stuff and all that. That's your gauge. Gauges are really nice and easy to read. You got your RPMs down there. Revs to 6,600 RPM, I believe. Has really, as you can see, some malfunctions and stuff. Shows your speed really easily. On the right, my favorite, that turbo gauge. Not a lot of manufacturers put a turbo gauge. I mean, at least an analog turbo gauge. You have your engine coolant, your gas on the right, and that's all for that dashboard. Getting on in here, the steering wheel. It's really interesting. I really love the two-tone on this. It's like this chrome, like, doesn't feel plasticky. It feels like, I don't know, metallic or something, and leather on the top, and it feels so luxury. This is such a luxury feeling car. You have your basic stuff. This is your like volume up and stuff. You have this that goes through the menus, other menus and stuff, call, and these are your paddle shifters over here with the thumbs and stuff. You don't actually have paddle shifters on the back. This car is like iconic, and it's like it's so original, such an original car. You have mirror controls right here on the A pillar right here. You got the lights on the left. You got your basic stuff over here, windows and controls like that. AC controls over here. You have the auto button. You push it, it does the AC on auto. Turn it off. You can't really turn it off until you manually adjust the AC and stuff. Just gonna turn it down. It's a hot summer day. You can control where you want the AC to go. The whole cockpit is driver focused. As you can see, it's focused towards me so that it's easier for me to push stuff and stuff while I'm driving, which is really nice touch. You do have like panels, you know, all sorts of stuff. This is your sport button right here. Unfortunately, this car, you have no idea whether you're in sport or you're not in sport. Like, you push it, nothing lights up. Even if you hold it, nothing lights up. The only way you can tell is by the feel of the car and the RPMs and all that. The only way you're gonna do it. You have your safety stuff here, OnStar and all that safety stuff. I just don't know if it works, and I do not want to attempt. Actually, you know what? Give us a video. You know, give us a lot of likes and a comment on the video if you would love to see for us to push this and see if it actually works still or not. Just out of curiosity, I don't know. The car does have front seated seats, and that's about it. Let me quickly say this: the seats are the comfortablest, like unbelievably comfortable. They are so snug. Oh my god, unbelievable seats. It's like you know, the seats that you have, it's so comfortable. It's like you're sitting in like a 95 town car with like the seats being like a bench, and it's like so soft and stuff. Except for this is not a bench, and these have a little bit of bolstering, but they're so soft and you just fall through, and you could sit here for like forever. It feels amazing. You have your gear shifter here, very basic. Foot on the brake, the reverse, no camera, no acoustics, and nothing like that. Put into neutral, drive, manual, stuff like that, and back to park. That's really it.
Okay guys, going into the trunk right now. Click the button. The only way actually to open it, because this button over here, it has like a little like sensor type button. I don't even know if it's supposed to work, but it doesn't work. So you just use the key button right here, click it, and this trunk is pretty spacious. Being a 9.3, the 9.5 of course has way more space, but for a 9.3, for such a small car, this is pretty good. You can fit like, this is a good backpack, it's pretty big. You can fit probably like 10 of these in this car, easily.
Hey guys, so we're doing a drive in the Saab right now. Really nice and easy going car. The steering wheel is really tough. Not tough, it's really, how do I say, like you need to put some input, you know? You have to put more, you know, power into turning it. But it's pretty good. You definitely feel the wheels on the road. We're not 100% sure if the car is hydraulic steering or electronic, but we're pretty sure it feels like hydraulic steering because you can feel everything on the road and all that. Again, let's try chucking it in sport. All right, now it's in sport. The RPMs went up. Put your foot down. By the time it downshifts, but it's flying. This car likes to fly. Gets to speed really quickly, It's really light, and it's front wheel drive, so it also reduces the weight, but it feels really nice. Tuck it into manual. You don't know what gear you're in. Well, you have the paddle shifters right here again. Push this down, and you have the turbo gauge, which goes all the way up, which is a really nice touch. Well, let's get out of manual. Otherwise, just cruising in this car. Let's chuck it off sport. It's really nice and easy cruiser. The turning is, doesn't have the best. I'll try and do a U-turn right now. Turning radius isn't the best. Maintains the speed pretty good. It's also a six-speed auto. Otherwise, car's really nice, comfortable, easy to see out of the mirrors and all. The brakes, you have to push down on them before something actually happens. But I don't know if you guys, we're gonna try to do a brake test. We're gonna go like 30 miles an hour. We're gonna press the brakes, see what happens. Let's hope nothing bad, you know. But otherwise, this car grips pretty good. Hitting a corner, wow, very good, very good. Suspension is more on the rough side, but it'll do. Again, these seats make it feel really good, really comfortable and stuff. So hitting a couple of bumps here, hitting a corner, handles pretty damn well, if you ask me. Feels pretty damn good, feels amazing. Again, brakes, you have to put your foot down on the brakes for something to actually happen. Now let's quickly try and do a U-turn here. Yeah, turning radius on this car is not the best. Got no cameras, nothing. You have to rely on pure driver skill for this stuff. So no crash or anything. No cars, all good. Yeah, look at this. I'm barely gonna squeeze through. Yeah, there you go. Barely squeeze through, but squeeze through, and it's pretty good, pretty fine. I really love this turbo gauge. Like, I can look at it right now, and it's just sitting there. If I put in more input in the car, the turbo gauge goes even higher. It's amazing to see. Seriously, it's amazing. Again, the car is really good. Holds the wheel pretty. You know, as old cars, some of them might want to turn left or right, but this one, it holds pretty steady. Pretty good and stuff. It is front wheel drive, so you can do some front wheel drive burnouts on it. Can have some fun. One thing I really love. But yeah, we're gonna be quiet. Let's quickly do a little bit of driving.
As you guys saw, the braking was really good. He just did a full emergency stop. The car stopped perfectly.
I was gonna take this thing for a test drive again. No back camera, no nothing like that. Nice, really nice areas over here. Make sure you have no cars around you, you know. We're talking to you guys, you know. Make sure it's all good and safe. Car is definitely really good for sport driving and fun driving, but of course you can't have this thing as a daily driver because it just has way too many problems. So car feels pretty good. Put your foot down, the engine roars. Whew. I even heard a little pop there. I don't know if you guys heard it. Quick little launch. Could do a quick little launch right now. Alright. Put down all the way on the brakes, gas. Woo! Front wheel! Woo! This thing fucking flies. Pardon my language, I apologize. Again, kids restrictions are off. No kids. Wow. Amazing car. Love it. Looks good. Feels good. Absolutely great car. Alan, what do you think of it?
It's amazing, bro.
You like it?
So fast. That's it for the video, guys. That was everything. Please subscribe and like it up.
See ya.